One take. This is NBA One Take. Featuring yours truly, Pretty Boy Like. This is NBA One Take for your head. NBA One Take for your brain. Coming to you live from Red Hook, New York. This is NBA One Take. 3 games on the jacket. 3 games on my docket. 3 games, baby. 3 games on the docket. The first one, Wednesday night on ESPN. So you got the Bucks versus the 76ers. Yes, the Bucks versus the 76ers. But the 76ers will be without Paul George and Joel Embiid. Paul George with that leg contusion or whatever it was. Preseason tweaked it. We don't know what the hell is his status, when he should be back. I think under a month, I think. And then Embiid is just out. Again, it's hurt. Going up against the Bucks. You got Giannis, Dame, and the crew. They back. Last season it ended good. Got Doc Rivers in there. But it was the Bucks that got this big win. 124-109. But it was led by Giannis Antetokounmpo, who's just looking good out there. In limited action too. 25 and 14. Damian Lillard looking good. He had 30 and 9. Torian Prince chipped in the start with 16, and Bobby Portis, with a lot of energy for them, also had 16. Listen here, man. The Bucks, their disappointing exits in the last few postseasons has, very much a notice of concerns. And it's no different. But this season is going to be different than the other ones because I think now they're going to figure out more on who they are. Get Damian Lillard, training camp. No mistakes with no issues with the coach is secure. So the game plan and everything should be right. Giannis' health, I think his minutes is going to be very much limited. Doc Rivers is going to understand that. And I think they're going to be a really strong team. And I think they're going to be contenders for the championship. And I wouldn't blame them if they won, to be honest with you. Now for the Sixers, Tyrese Maxey, he stepped up big time. He had 25. Kelly Oubre had 21. And Andre Drummond, the quote-unquote greatest rebounder in NBA history, he had 10 points and 13 rebounds. Sixers take his big loss, but they without their 2 of their stars. So we got to wait until we see those stars play together, how they feel acclimated, and how going forward they are in action together. All right, the next game of the night is the Chicago Bulls versus New Orleans Pelicans, and the Pelicans did get this win, 123-111, on the backs of Brandon Ingram, who was out there balling. You hear him in a lot of trade things, but it looks like he'll be sticking around. No Zion Williamson, he's out. Trey Murphy, he got the extension that he didn't play. But CJ McCollum, he had 23. Yeah. So we're just seeing, man. We're just really seeing the Pelicans, man. There's just high hopes for them to get into the playoffs and really do some real damage in the playoffs as I predicted last season. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't know, Zion. These guys just gotta see on Brandon Ingram status. We'll see about that. Okay, but for the Bulls, Zach LaVine, he had 27. Vujicic, he finished with 21 and 10. And Jalen Smith off the bench with 15. All right, the Bulls, you know, they was in a game, but it's gonna be tough to rate them. You know, they're seeing what they have with the young guys, and if need be, to blow it all up. Keep some of the young guys and probably hold on to some draft picks, and maybe something out the draft could come up. But as of right now, it just doesn't look good for them at all. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. And the last game of the night is the Phoenix Suns versus the LA Clippers into the first game of the season in the Intuit Dome in Inglewood, California, formerly the great Western Forum, but they did some fixing to fix it up. So they're back in Inglewood. A team is back in Inglewood, but it ain't the same as the great Western Forum. The Jerry Buss Lounge and party and all of it. It ain't the same. Even though the Staples Center, I love the Staples Center. I never went to the Great Western Forum, which I really regret. But the stories I hear about the great, especially in the 80s and 90s, oh my God. Oh, the stories in there. But the Staples Center, I don't know. It's hard to tell. But the Clippers being there, they got their own stadium, and they just want to separate themselves from Lakers. They can retire Blake Griffin and some other jerseys they want to get up in there. They can. That's fine. I think they may do that. I think Blake Griffin's going to get his jersey retired. They may wait a year or so, I feel. And then CP3. I don't think DeAndre Jordan's going to get one. None of the old Clippers like Danny Manning and those guys. I think it's going to be. I think it may just be Blake, CP, and I don't know how they feel about Kawhi. But yeah, let me get to this game. James Harden, he was balling. 12, 29, 12, and 8. Looking like old Harden out there. Just mixing. Oh, man. Yeah, man. My man Zubac, he finished with 21 and 9. And Norman Powell in the start had 17. But, like, this is a tough loss for the Clippers, man. In overtime, you know, they had some chances here, but it was just all about, listen, KD finished with 25. Kevin Durant looking great. Devin Booker, before he fouled out, he had 15. Could have played a little better. But Bradley Beal, 24. Bill said, yo, we all play together. There ain't nobody beating us. That's what Bill said. When we play, we win. So we'll see. We'll see. Brad stands on that. Bradley Beal is standing on that. And they get a good win here for them. The Clippers, no. It's just, it's going to be interesting because this whole thing, Kawhi Leonard, he's just there. He's out swelling. We don't know. It might be a mic. This is nuts. And for him to, you know, be out and not play and is watching, it's a bad sign, seriously. But yeah, this is NBA 1 2 Pretty Boy Laker, and I'm out.